Alright, what's up y'all? This is my first video. We're gonna be doing a Q&A today. I went ahead and asked my Instagram story to ask me a couple questions. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go through these, I'm gonna answer a couple questions so y'all can honestly just get to know me a little bit more. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. I will be consistent on YouTube. That is the plan, that's the ultimate goal. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Let's get right into the video. The first question is, how old am I? I am 20 years old. I turned 21 on January 1st. I was born January 1st, 2004. So I'm turning 21 in less than 27 days. Not sure what I'm gonna do for my birthday yet, but yeah. All right, the next question they asked me is, what's one hidden talent that I have? And honestly, I'll probably say that I'm very athletic. I am very good at sports. In high school, I played baseball, football, and I wrestled. I was very good at all three, but unfortunately due to COVID, I was not able to, like pursue a career as far as athletics. And by the time I got in college, I was not worried about sports. I was worried about working, making money. I had started a detailing business when I was a freshman in college. All right, here's a good question. What is something you look for when you get into a relationship? All right, so I'll say off rip, one of the main things I look for and I stand by is emotional maturity. I'm very matured for my age. As I said, I'm only 20 years old, and I feel as if majority of the females I've ran into my age, they were not on the same level as me maturity wise. So whenever I'm indulging into a relationship with someone, I'm always looking for that emotional maturity. That's just me. I look for somebody who's very trustworthy and honest. If I can't trust you, I can't be with you. I mean, that's just how that goes. Like, honestly, just someone that's reliable, transparent, someone who you can joke around with. In all actuality, someone with a sense of humor. I'll also say I look for independence. When it comes to independence, that's basically just saying someone who has their own interests, someone who has their own goals, and someone who has their own friends outside of the relationship. You gotta have something going on outside of just me and you. Because if not, we both gonna consume each other, and it's not going well. I say I look for someone who's kind, respectful, supportive, and then lastly, someone with good communication skills. Me personally, I believe that communication is the #1 thing needed into a relationship for it to be successful. Just put it this way: if you and your partner can communicate effectively and healthily, no matter what y'all going through, no matter what situation y'all may find yourselves in, as long as you both are able to communicate and allow each other to speak, y'all should be able to get over that situation, or y'all should be able to move on from that situation for the better of the relationship. That's my crazy short story. A lot of crazy things really hasn't gone on in my life, but there are a couple, to name a few. It gets interesting because the person that it involves with, they didn't want me talking about it, but I really don't care. It's my platform. I say, dude, talk what I want. Should've never did what you did, but I'll just give y'all a little snippet. Long story short, I had a crazy ex, just like majority of us did. When I was in the 12th grade, we had a big argument, and long story short, it ended up with her hanging on top of the hood of my car while I was driving. Damn! Depending on how much I grow, depending on where YouTube takes me, I'll drop a whole story time video about it. I got receipts, I got videos, I got everything. But I had a respect for her. I ain't really gonna speak on it too much. But somebody asked, when did I lose my V card? Now, that's a story time as well in itself. But I'll tell y'all, when I lost my virginity in the 10th grade. And if you in middle school, high school right now, just save it. It ain't worth it. Someone asked me what made me start YouTube. So I said this on my live the other day. Honestly, I couldn't even tell y'all what made me start YouTube, because as long as I can remember, I've been on YouTube. Back when I was about 8, 9 years old, I was posting YouTube videos, but my YouTube channel got taken away from me. And from there, I started gaming a lot. So I went from gaming to streaming, and that's all I was doing. I was posting gaming videos and streaming me playing the game. That's all I was really doing on YouTube. I wouldn't say there isn't really any YouTubers that influenced me to start doing YouTube. It's just, I just like the idea of vlogging and picking up the camera. I actually have a video of me doing an unboxing. I might put the clip up, I might not. It depends on how embarrassing the video is. But
and the lightning cable right here for the charging phone. And yeah, I'll make another one to you, Mario. I didn't get my case yet, but I don't think my case can come here until like 3 days. So next time I go to the store, I'm gonna buy me a protective case. Yeah, then I'm gonna get my Mophie case, then I'm gonna get my glass shield. And now I'm good. Till next time.
yeah, I mean, so I honestly don't know what made me start doing YouTube, but I love YouTube. I love the idea of content creation, I'm very passionate about it, as you can see. Someone asked, do I plan on having kids one day? Yes, mainly yes, for the simple reason that I am the last Redman in my family. I'm the last male that has the ability to actually have kids, to continue my family's bloodline. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure on me as far as kids. So I want a baby girl, but obviously I'm gonna have some sons if I want to keep the family name going. So in the grand scheme of things, I do want kids. Somebody asked me, what is my zodiac sign? I'm a Capricorn, and I don't really know too much about the signs, so yeah, I'm not really into all of that. I do know that I'm a Capricorn. All right, look, here's a good question. They said, if you could change any bad habits about yourself, what are they and why? I say my main bad habit is me procrastinating, as well as me being a perfectionist. So with those two going hand in hand, it honestly promotes delayed gratification with everything I indulge in, for the simple fact that I'm always expecting the best outcome, no matter what it is I'm doing. So sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, and lately it's been a very bad thing. But I've been getting out of it. I've been taking initiative. I've been trying to become more consistent with the things that I'm interested in and passionate about. It's just that I do a lot of stuff. So someone else asked, do I have any siblings? Yes. So I have 10 siblings in total. Damn. I have 7 brothers and 3 sisters. Majority of my siblings come from my pops, and I only have 1 little brother on my mom's side. I really don't see any of my other siblings on my dad's side. It's really just me and my little brother on my mom's side. As you can see, I moved out. I don't even live at home anymore, so I don't see him too often. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I do have siblings. What's my favorite hobby? You're watching it. Content creation. Creating content is something I very much enjoy. I love the whole process it takes from starting recording, editing the video, and posting it. The plus and the reward basically comes in when you all interact with my content. By whether if you liking, commenting, sharing, that's the reward for me. Just knowing I'm putting something out there that makes other people happy or give you some type of enjoyment. Because at the end of the day, all I'm here to do on this earth is make people happy. I'm not a people's pleaser, but I do love seeing people happy and making them smile. Somebody asked me, would I join Influencer City? And no. Somebody asked me, what do I do for a living? So, for those of you who don't know, I run 3 clothing brands, I have my own detailing business, and I do social media. But out of all those 3 things, I'm mainly only focused on social media. That's what I'm really trying to. Content creation is where my heart is. So, running the brands, the detailing business, yes, that brings me money. Money is not everything. And I feel as if, yeah, I enjoy what I do, kinda, but it doesn't make me happy. Running these brands, detailing cars, it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't satisfy me. I don't feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose in life doing these things. It's just bringing in cash flow. And like I just said, money isn't everything to me. Creating content, posting, interacting with you all, having a whole community, that's what makes me happy. Like, I enjoy what I do when it comes to social media. I enjoy this. This genuinely makes me happy. So this is what I'm going to take serious. This is what I'm going to put my all into. So leading into that, my next question was literally, would I do content full time? Answer to that is yes. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate plan. Be able to do this full time. Somebody asked me, how tall am I? I am 5'8". Somebody else asked, what's the best thing about living in Norfolk? If you want me to be completely honest, nothing. I mean, it's a cool, chill city. I don't know. As far as someone who's trying to do content creation and network, put themselves out there, this is not the environment for that. Yeah, I will be moving. I'm thinking about Texas, but we'll see. I'm not in a rush though. This is a really good question. Okay, somebody asked me, what is it about me that makes me unique? So I'll say what makes me unique, in other terms, different from everybody else, is number 1, my personality and mindset. I stay true to myself no matter where I am or who I'm around. I've been in so many different experiences to the point where I've seen opportunities where others may see them as obstacles. My drive, my passion helps me push not only me, but everybody else around me. Always maintaining the growth, but staying grounded or humble, as you could say. I'll also say what makes me unique would be my creativity and my ambition. I take a lot of risk and I'm not afraid to push boundaries. Someone told me one day, either you take the risk or you're gonna end up working for someone else who did. And that's just fact. So I take a lot of risk and I live with no regrets. No matter how hard things really get, I don't really give up. That's just not me. I mean, you can look at it like this. I turn my setbacks into fuel for growth. I always find a way to come back even harder than the last time. So when you think about things that way and you operate that way, I mean, it boosts your mindset, it boosts your mental. And then lastly, I'll say how authentic I am and transparent I am. Even when it comes to this social media stuff, I am going to be 100% myself. The same person I portray in real life is going to be the same person I portray up here. I'm not really interested too much into fitting in. I actually like standing out. That's just me personally. To sum all of that up, I stand on my values and I refuse to who I am for anybody else. Somebody asked me, did I always live in this aesthetic? No. I didn't live in this aesthetic until I moved in to my own place. Because living at my mom's house, there was nothing aesthetically pleasing about my environment. That's a big part of the reason why I never started social media. The environment I was in didn't give off the look I wanted to portray online. I made that decision to move out and live on my own, and here we are. Because I will tell you, if I never would have moved out, I still never would have been doing social media. Somebody said, what's my biggest fear? See, now look, crazy fears, but believe it or not, one thing I do fear is not being able to have kids by the time my grandparents pass away. I love my grandparents dearly, and just like how I was explaining to y'all about how I'm the last person in my family to have kids, or to be able to have kids to continue our family's legacy, or whatever you want to say. Okay, we ain't gonna get too deep into this, but the sad fact and truth of the matter is my dad is not really grandpa material. So my kid is only going to be fortunate enough to have a grandma, and not too many people are blessed with 2-parent households, let alone having both of their grandparents in their life, or even just together. Well, my grandparents, they've been married for 40 years. They're like parents to me. I love them so dearly, and I feel like everybody should receive the type of love they give off of. So before they leave this earth, I would love for my kids to experience having, you know, a grandpa in the same household. Part of the reason how I'm so mature, part of the reason on who I am today is literally because I was surrounded by love, and people set examples for me on what being an outstanding individual looks like. The best way I can put it. I just had good examples for me growing up. Someone asked, am I in college? Yes, I'm a junior in college. My major is computer engineering. I went to college with the idea of trying to get a job within the cybersecurity field, but after a year of actually doing research and being in school, trying to get a degree in this field, I realized you don't even need a degree to get into cybersecurity. You more so just need certifications. Yes, a degree may help you, you know, add one up on someone else that doesn't have a degree when it comes to getting promoted throughout your job. But hopefully I won't have to use my degree. Hopefully I won't have to go into cybersecurity at all. Hopefully, not even hopefully, social media will work. Social media will be it for me. There is no hopefully. But in the grand scheme of things, going to college, getting this degree, cybersecurity, all of that, that's my backup plan. That's what's gonna be on the back burner if none of this works out. I'm very passionate about this. I love it. Just to put it in perspective for y'all, I don't get paid off YouTube. I don't make no money off TikTok. You see how consistent I am on these platforms. So I'm not in this for the money. All right, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Someone said, what is my biggest pet peeve? I'll just name one. I'll say lying. Don't lie to me, because I would never dare lie to you. Just be honest. The truth may hurt, but the truth will set you free. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend. I am very much single. What is the hardest part of my job? I'll say as a whole, the hardest part of my job is just time management. I really don't get no sleep, y'all. I probably go to sleep around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., gotta get up at 6 a.m. every day. It's the sacrifice that I'm willing to take. But of time being, I know I'm gonna get burnt out eventually. I know. I'm trying to do better with my time management, but I say that's the hardest part about everything that I do. Now, honestly, I'll probably have to say a female having too many male friends. Call it what you want. I don't care what you say. Any female that got too many male friends, red flag. And that's just how I feel. That's my own personal opinion. What motivates me? This is probably gonna be the last question. Honestly, I'll say what motivates me is seeing my family struggle and seeing what they went through and just trying to eliminate the same mistakes they did. Not wanting to be in a rat race of going to college, getting a normal job, working for 30 years, retiring. I've seen what it does to people. That's not the type of lifestyle I see for myself, not the type of lifestyle I want. So in order for me to break that cycle, I have to do something out of the ordinary. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I work so hard. That's why I don't mind going to sleep at 2 a.m. every night, because I know in the end, it's all gonna pay off. It's all my hard work is gonna pay off. To realistically answer your question, what motivates me is my family. Somebody asked me, how do I deal with hate? The answer is in the question. Ask me, how do you deal with hate? You don't deal with it. Simple as that. You know, that's the best way you deal with hate. Don't deal with it. Someone asked me, what is my why? Literally, my why is just to take every single thing that I'm passionate about and use it to make an impact on other people's lives. When did I get my car and what age did I get my car? December of 2023 is when I bought my 2021 Dodge Charger Scat. I done had that for over a year now, since it is December. Well, actually, what's today's date? I got my Scat Pack at the end of October last year. So yes, it's been well over a year. But I was 19 years old when I got my Scat. Someone asked me what my life goal is: to simplify, to be very much successful, build my relationship with God, and be able to take care of my family. But listen, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you still watching, I appreciate you for sticking around for the whole thing. This is my first video. It was kind of rushed because I have a lot going on. Moving forward, my next video is most likely going to be a vlog. Once again, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next video.